Alright, y'all, so the season 9 Love and Hip Hop New York reunion part 1 was given what it was given. So let's give it what we got. So as it starts, everybody is rolling in, going to their dressing rooms, getting dressed, and they find out that one person is not in attendance. So we don't know who that person is. They're like, okay, we called the hotel, they said they wasn't coming, and I think it's true or whatever. So then the reunion starts, Nina introduces everybody, and then she's like, Safari ain't here. How do y'all feel about it? Everybody chimes in, and then Nina makes her rounds again, checking on everybody. Sisters, how y'all feel? Fellas, y'all alright? Then she gets to Kimbella, and she like, Kimbella, bitch, you got a glow or whatever, what's going on? And before Kimbella could stand up, Joelle's was like, she stopped taking her birth control, so my soldiers was marching. And child, even like it was too much, I am so happy for you, Kimbella, and you, Joelle's. Child, oh, you gonna have the baby while he's still like, well, make sure you put some pictures in the commissary so he can see that when he get his money or whatever. So, can you send pictures to commissary? Maybe once you go to prison, I hear some prisons have email, so you can email him the pictures so he can see them. Yeah, maybe you can live stream it so he can, oh no, they don't. Somebody got a phone in there so he can IG live and see the label or whatever. Y'all can work it out. Technology is a motherfucker. Y'all can work it out. Then we move on to Yandy. Yandy was the first little subject matter they wanted to tackle or whatever. And then they roll the tapes back or whatever. They see she took in Infinity, this, that, and the third. And then we got to Kimbella and what Kimbella had said. And bitch, I had took notes. And baby, them notes read as follows. Yandy does shit for a look. That shit was fake as fuck. That's exactly what you said, Kimbella. So all that shit you was talking in Costa Rica when you was like, I said, I hope she's doing this for... No, you didn't say that at all, Kimbella. What you said was, Yandy does shit for her luck. That shit was fake as fuck. That's what you said. So it's time for you to face the music. If I was Yandy, I would be mad too. Bitch, you told me one thing, I roll with that one thing, and then I see the episode, and boom, you said a totally different thing. And, bitch, you know you wrong because you didn't even contact Yandy until 5 days after the episode aired. So that means Friday or Saturday you contacted her, bitch, and the episode came on Monday. You knew you was in the wrong. And you knew I'ma let her cool off. I'ma let her, that's what you was thinking. And bitch wasn't cool off. She was still hot as fish grease. I would be the same way. I'm not gonna cool off. Because when you call, the first thing I'm gonna think about is the last thing that was dealing with you, which was this goddamn TV show. And I think at first they were seeing the shit from two different perspectives. Yandy was like, you spoke on me. You spoke on my children. And Kimbella and Joelle's, because Joelle jumped in for a moment too. Kimbella didn't speak on the kids. She spoke on you. Same difference. Like, you shouldn't have said nothing at all, Kimbella. If that's the way you feel how you feel. I hate when motherfuckers fall out with somebody, then they want to recruit a hate train. Bitch, no. If you gonna hate somebody, hate them by your motherfucking self. Why do you need an army of people? Like, I hate when people try to pit other people against people. Like, that ain't got nothing to do with it. And then you left out in the call because you probably didn't even know that Mariah Lynn and Yandy had made up. Mariah Lynn was like, bitch, I apologize once I saw what was really going on. And I called and checked on them. And so Kimbella was back in the corner. So when Kimbella was still trying to explain herself, her mental kicked in. And it was like, bitch, you're not going to win this. And you damn sure not going to win it on national television. So just apologize. And she cut her own self off and was like, you know what? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And at that point, Yandy was like, bitch, now I'm the one that don't know if you genuine or not. Or if you just capping for the gram right now because you know this clip is going to be on Instagram. Like, I don't know how to feel. This shit is too fresh. The wound is too deep. So, bitch, give me time. So while they was on Kimbella or whatever, they moved over to Joelle's and the whole jail situation. They was like, how you feel? And they got into everything. He was leaving in 2 weeks from their reunion. So as we know, he's already in jail right now. He's in custody. I hope they got the emails open, bitch, because communication is key. And Yandy, you get to catch me out. And the reason why you get to catch me out is because when they was talking about the kids or whatever, Yandy jumped in and was like, when I needed you to watch the kids for me, when I wanted to go see Mendices, you was there. And I'm going to extend that same courtesy to you. I don't give a fuck what we got going on. We're family. So if you need me to watch the kids when you go see Joelle's, I got you, bitch. It's nothing. Hell, our kids are playing together right now in the hotel room going swimming. Bitch, it's nothing. And that's honestly how it should be. Y'all are family. Let this petty shit go. Kimbella, admit that you was wrong because you was, bitch, and you was lying. And move the fuck on. Sydney Star. Okay, when they first got on Sydney Star, they was talking about her transition at 16 or whatever. She said she still got the shrimp because it's small or whatever. And then they got into like all the mentors that stepped in to help her. They didn't really talk about Jaquay that much because he really didn't do that much. They touched on Nia Lee and all of that. And Nia Lee was like, sis, I still to this day ain't got, to this day, I ain't got a problem with you. I just didn't like the way you was going about shit. And to me, it seemed like you wasn't serious about your rapping. You wanted some shock value. You wanted to be famous. And you was gonna choose any outlet you could to get there. And I'm not rolling like that. If you're not serious about the music, don't come to nobody who is serious about the music and try to do some music, bitch, because it ain't gonna work. And boom, that was the situation with Nia. As y'all know, Rich is the whole reason why she's here. So of course he was threaded all up and through her storyline. So the whole time they was going back and forth with the mentors, Rich's name kept getting brought up. Keep that in mind. Cause then we gonna move to Mariah Lynn. After we moved to Mariah Lynn or whatever, Mariah Lynn was like, I stepped in because I wanted to help a friend. The song was popping or whatever. I don't like the way Rich came at me. And then Rich was like, I would be like that with anybody because I thought I was having a meeting with Sydney Star by herself. And boom, she brings somebody and I feel like I'm being ambushed. I don't know how things got flipped around. But Nina was like, can y'all clear this up? Because it's around the rumor mill that I'm hearing baby news or whatever. And Mariah Lynn opens her mouth and says, no, I'm not pregnant, but, you know, I would love to have kids with Rich. I love Rich. And, you know, when Rich got diabetes or whatever, he decided to get a vasectomy. And the whole time she talking, Rich is like, I know this bitch is not out here spraying my tea, bitch. And I ain't even pour it into her pot. Like, what is she doing? What is she doing? What is she doing? So he is pissed, he confused, he frustrated. Oh yeah, he gonna get a reverse vasectomy and we gonna look into having kids and all that. And he is just flabbergasted. He can't speak. Which is really horrible because right after she says all of that, Nina turns to Rich and it's like, Rich, what you got to say about all this? He's still flabbergasted. He's still speechless. He's still shocked. So bitch, he has nothing for Nina or for Mariah Lynn. And Mariah Lynn is like, oh my God, say something. She keeps badgering him and like, don't make me look stupid, don't make me. And he like, damn, shut the fuck up. So he really was trying to say, shut the fuck up so I can think. But he said, shut the fuck up so I can talk. But you wasn't saying nothing, but you needed to think. And that's what you was trying to do. When it got to be overwhelming for him, he said, you know what, this is too much. And he walked off the stage. At that point, Mariah Lynn walked off the stage. And Mariah Lynn was like, you making me look stupid. But before she walked off, she said, you know what? I'm going to tell it like I need to tell it. I had been pregnant by Rich Dollaz before. The crowd was like, bitch, I was like, what the fuck? Yes, I was pregnant by Rich before, and we love each other. We be cuddling, we be canoodling and all that, and he can do what he doing here, but as soon as we get back home, he gonna be back in my arms, And Nia Lee was like, bitch, shut up, because you embarrassing yourself. Like, oh my God, it's stupid that you gonna go right back to this nigga. Like, and Mariah Lynn got upset. Mariah Lynn decided to walk off. And when she was walking off, she said, you know what? I want to find Rich right now. Find him right now. Because I just can't take this no more. And so after that, she found Rich and she was like, you need to defend me. Nia Lee is out there saying X, Y, and Z about me. Bitch, you need to defend me. You got me out here looking stupid. And I can see Rich, his wheels are turning, but he is still trying to put everything together. And Mariah Lynn just had a meltdown. She went into her dressing room. She just crying. She's like, is he gonna have my back or not? Is he gonna have my back or not? And I was thinking that too, bitch. Are you gonna have her back or not? We went to commercial, we come back or whatever, and he had her back. He was outside. He didn't say, I'm pretty sure he didn't say exactly what she wanted him to say. But he was like, you know what, we got a lot of love for each other, and I was just taken aback by all she was, you know, laying on the table. And, you know, she's a good girl, whatever, yada, yada, yada. Never said nothing about no baby, never said nothing about no relationship. He was just like, I love her, boom, cat, patty, whack. Joe and San Santana. Okay, so first he started talking about the relationship and everything. Then they got into the sexual abuse, and she was like, oh my God, that was the first time I had said it out loud. I had to tell my mama for the first time right before it aired, and you know, I didn't want her to feel like it was her fault or whatever, and that's why I'm so apprehensive about anybody watching my kids. But the good news is she do got a nanny now, and she was like, the nanny came to her crying like, I would never do anything to your child, and that gave her security, and now she trusts the nanny and everything is great. Hallelujah, thank you, Jesus. Then they got into the incident in Costa Rica, and Sin was like, you know what, sometimes I want to be 26, I want to talk to my friends, I want to do this and I want to do that. And Remy stepped up as a wife and was like, you know what, I understand that, but as a unit, you can't be out here freak-a-leaking like that. You can't, ooh, I ain't said freak-a-leaking a long time. You can't be out here doing what you doing because you representing him as well. And if you wouldn't want him out here popping his dick all over town, then don't pop your puss. You get what I'm saying? Like, you really got to keep it kosher. Keep it 100. Keep it leveled off. And finally, they closed out the episode talking about Costa Rica and how Costa Rica was a great trip and how things were accomplished. They were talking about the great highlights and everything. And then out of nowhere, they was like, wait a minute. We got a guest in the building. And we find out that Safari has shown up. And that's where the episode ends. And part 2 is going to pick up with Safari being present. So, y'all, that was part 1 of the reunion. It was given what it was given. I hope part 2 is going to give even more because part 1 was, it was real like, I will follow him. Like, it was given what it was given, but it was a slow bop. I'm going to need to give. So, hopefully part 2 will give me just that. Make sure you guys are liking and subscribing. Same place, same time.